TAC and mode transmit. TAC and mode transmit.
Copy.
TAC and frequency X-ray 071. TAC and frequency X-ray 071.
Friendly, S3, 12 o'clock, 7 miles.
Okay, autopilot on. This time I used AIrboss request marshal, even though you wouldn't have to request marshal for case 1 cyclic ops. I'll find this is a CQ. But that usually wouldn't require a request marshal, also because squadrons are assigned their altitudes beforehand. Like actually before launch. But in any case, there's the carry over there. So I'll start getting ready to enter the marshal. Got my autopilot ready to go. Got a hold 2,000 feet. And I'll get down to 250 knots once I get over to my position in the Marshall stack. Normally in CQ you would launch and you would be told to go directly into the pattern, or we would go to a rendezvous point such as the tanker or some other decided point
10 o'clock.
to hold until you're told to come back in and enter the pattern. You may be called to come into the marshal as well. Just trying to remember exactly. Okay, so I just passed position 2, heading over to position 3. And slowing down to airspeed 250. I'm trying to read your email here. Okay, so according to your email, I have to request commence, which again would not happen in either CQ or in cyclic ops. In CQ, you commence when you're told by the AIrboss. In cyclic ops, you commence when you are pretty sure that all the aircraft are launched and that they're starting to clear the waste cats for landing. what's called wrapping the waist. And if you think you can time it in such a way that you arrive just as they finish wrapping the waist in the initial, then it's a good commencement. Also, since I was paying attention to your email, this is 7.2 miles out from the carrier. That is actually too far out. It's supposed to be a max range of 7.2. Right. But I'll correct for that. Now that I'm not reading your email anymore. Oh, it tack-in was 12. I think it's 12. It's hard to tell with this thing. Let's have a look. Okay, there's 5.4 miles. Let me just get cleaned up here. There's 5 miles. He's amidships. Back 2,000 feet. Start my turn. And I will do the commence. Okay, proceed initial. 800 feet, 350 knots. Forgot to say it, but you should be 3 miles astern. Now, I can go ahead and decrease my altitude because I've been given signal Charlie, basically what that is. So I can accelerate to 400 knots, bring my wings back, come down to 800 feet. And I am off center. Okay, 800 feet, 400 knots. Trim, trim, trim. Not seeing the needles. There we go, I overshot it. Okay. Coming up on VRC, 400 knots at 800 feet. Hook down. And just get on. ILS is on, it's set. Close in a bit. Okay, since this is CQ, I'll go ahead and fly 1.2. Looks like deck is clear.
Oh, we got nails right on our 6.
I'm gonna fly it to 1.2 miles and then I'll kiss it one off. I don't know if there's a kiss off command under the AIrboss, so I'll just check to be sure. No, okay, I'll just call it. Oops, something's wrong. I'm not getting my radios. Stand by pausing, because something's wrong with the radios. Oh, somehow my voice attack shut off. So, let's bring it back in. Okay. Okay, back on. Kiss off. Kiss off. It's not recognized. Okay, just going. Five, one. Okay. 300 knots. Okay. You're not allowed to go further than 4 miles away from the carrier. I went further because I was figuring out what was wrong with the radios here and stuff. But I'm allowed to depart and come back and enter into the pattern if it is clear. Take 12. So that is what I'm doing. TOC's on, entering for speed, and AOA. It should be 1.1 to 1.3 miles beam from the boat at 600 feet in the downwind. It's a little high, but I'm right at 1.2, which is where I want to be. Okay, turning for the 45, 27 to 30 degrees angle of bank. In this case 30, because I'm kind of far out. I can increase it a bit. Adding more power. Okay. Start to roll out. There's the wake.
034.
Okay, I'm at BRC. A little bit low. Okay, ball's coming up. Keep the ball coming up. Coming on in. Ball's coming up. Wings level. A little bit fast. I'm low, I'm low, I'm low. Going in. It's gonna be a one wire.
034.
Yeah, well, things are out of sequence because of having to fix the rotors and stuff, so I'll try it again.